Chris's Central Station. There's our logo, Côte d'Azur. And today, again, we've got some static trains. But what we've got is something quite different. You may remember, if you watched the previous video about the quiver of flesh doors, I described this engine here as JEP. Of course I was wrong. It's AS. And you can see it's actually longer than the other ones because it's far more the correct size. The others, if you like kids products, that one's tried to be scale because AS was 1980 to 1989. And we've got, quite rare, a lot of AS carriages behind it. And you can see just by glancing at it that some are far better than the others. First up, we've got these Rheingolds. Beautiful colour, at least in our opinion. We've only got two. We know someone that's got three of the carriages, but we couldn't sneak one out. But we might get some more, but lovely. Behind it, we've got a couple of sleeper wagons, and if I can pull these back, you can see that these, again, AS. We've got what is a post van. That's a high quality post van. If you look further, you'll see a lower quality one. And of course, we've got a baggage car. If we go to the next row, we can see very similar, just a different livery, white and blue rather than all blue. So we put those as a separate train. Behind that are the cheaper AS ones, more like the French suburban services. And obviously we've got another much cheaper post van. If you'd like to compare the two, you can see that one is far better quality. At the back, the brown, again, that's third class, it says there, class 3, but I don't know whether that's true. But again, very beautiful carriages. And as you can see, these are made in the old-fashioned style. So I've got them behind Nord engines, classic engines. This one we haven't seen before. This one here is a much older version. You can see it's not, paintwork's not as good. It's a bit more coarse looking. But these are some of the best carriages you can get in O-gauge for French carriages these days without going to Fulgurix or any one of the really expensive brands. They actually are quite striking. Some of them are quite heavy. Those brown ones are quite heavy. But they do look magnificent. And I just thought you might like to see, if you own a whole lot of AS, when you have them all ready to head off on do the services that you require for the day, this is what it looked like back in the day when it was all done by steam and given these carriages and these engines. I mean, they're all, except for the green, red and red one, the second from the end, which is just suburban. The others would be expensive trains, sleepers, etc., for the wealthy class. And of course, mail by train in those days was there were no planes or very few. Most mail went by trains. And if you stepped into those mail carriages and you weren't an accredited post office employee, you could be arrested on sight. The mail was sacrosanct, had been since 1850s, whatever people might tell you today. Don't mix with the mail. But beautiful trains, beautiful engines, and again, a very rare sight, all those AS in one go. Thanks for watching. Chris's Central Station. See you next time. Bye.